WNBA last night?
I did not. I caught a little bit of it this morning on my YouTube without the commercials.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I finally had to do something I hadn't done in several days.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get to see. I didn't see the whole game, but I saw the
probably not too. What? but maybe it's just me.
I saw the versions that I need to. I saw your girl.
Who was that?
I was worried about it though when she got hurt.
Yeah, she twisted ankle. Talking about Caitlin Clark. They had 17,000 fans there in Indiana.
To be disappointed again.
The Fever was taking on the Connecticut Sun.
Connecticut Suns, yes.
Yeah. So it was just. I just got some interesting comments about some things. And
okay, what are they?
Well, first of all, I watched the game, and you're right. They had an opportunity to win at the end. They doubled Caitlin. She passed to Boston, and Boston missed the easy layup to tie it. Not to win it, but to tie it at the end. It was a really good game.
She's struggling a little bit, too.
She is struggling.
Boston is who we're talking about, Leah Boston.
First name Leah, right? Yeah, she's struggling big time. But I think they're going to get together. I think it's a combination of them learning each other. They only been together for 22 days. Think about that. They're still trying to get their chemistry together, I guess, as a basketball team.
I don't know if the schedule, what comes into play in their actual schedule,
right?
But they've had a grueling schedule, like one of the toughest.
Yeah, they've been some really tough teams.
Right.
Yeah.
It probably was like, well, we got Caitlin, so this gonna be okay, and it's it hasn't really given her time to adjust.
Oh, okay, well,
they're playing the top teams.
Right. Well, she's talking about she needs time to adjust, and she even goes further and talk about on learning from the game itself, because the WNBA is a lot different. So, Kaden, what are you learning from the game?
Yeah, I think that's the challenge of obviously everybody's disappointed, but it's not going to do us any good to all just hang our heads and pout about why we didn't win. It's just you got to go back and watch the film, and Coach said fast break points off of points off our turnovers, points off of O boards. But at the same time, we did a lot of really good stuff, especially in the fourth quarter. The momentum that we found, we got to stop fouling at the end of shot clocks. They made some tough baskets on us, but we were right there. So I think it's you got to keep your head up, but you also have to get a fire within you that is upset and not okay with losing 4 straight to open the year. And I think our group has that, but also there's a sense of this is helping us get better. And there's going to be a time this season where it really shows that these 4 games that we open the season with, and it's going to pay off.
She sounds good.
Yeah, she does. And a lot of the we is her.
Yeah.
She's staying in foul trouble.
Yeah.
She's still having way too many turnovers.
Yep.
She even, she's getting so frustrated. She had a big tech last night.
That's what I'm going to share. But before I share that, let's hear from this Holly Rowe on how Caitlin Clark has been progressing in the WNBA. Okay.
Well, I spent about 20 minutes with Caitlin Clark today after shoot-around, and she attributed it to pace and physicality. If you think about the learning curve Caitlin Clark is under right now, this is her 4th WNBA game tonight in 6 days. She said that against the Connecticut Sun, the first game, and the New York Liberty, the second game, she was a little bit tentative, trying to figure out her role on the team, be respectful of her teammates and her coach in their new system. Against the New York Liberty on Saturday, she just decided to be herself. She cut faster, better pace, more physicality. She said, when they're meeting me with physicality, I finally figured out that I can push back in a smart way. And she's learning that she's got better help right now. Kelsey Mitchell is in the starting lineup, and her ability to shoot the outside 3 and her speed, that pairing alongside Caitlin Clark is making a huge difference for the Indiana Fever. This will be the second time they've started together tonight. Expect that to be really good basketball.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, to your point, it was a critical point in the game. The game was going back and forth, about 3 minutes left. Maybe 3 or 2 minutes left. Caitlin comes down. She gets stripped. They steal the ball from her, and the girl, I can't remember, I think the young lady went to Maryland, I think, passed the ball to another young lady, and Caitlin deliberately fouled her, which is, I can't remember the term they use. They use the same thing in NBA when a guy, what's the name of it? What's that term?
Take foul?
Take foul. See, I know 8 times.
He know.
Yeah, the take foul, and it was a legitimate foul. And when they called that, she walked right over to the referee and said that wasn't a effing foul, and she said it to the referee. Referee teed up right there.
Boom.
And I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching WNBA. And first of all, Caitlin, you're not in Iowa anymore. Let's just keep it. And you're not entitled to say anything to anybody. That I don't care who you are. You don't care. And I'm telling you, it's two things that drive me crazy. And I watched the game, but Rebecca Lobo and the guy who's calling the game, boy, you would think this is the Caitlin Clark coming home party, anniversary party, the best of your life party. Because it was like, I didn't see her doing anything. And she said anything. She just talking out loud. And when they showed the replay, she looked right at the referee and said, "That's effing this and effing that." And then I said, "Oh well, maybe she did." So they critiqued the game. I like Caitlin Clark. I want her to be great. I think it's great for the WNBA. But just the commentary on the game just drives me crazy. It's like,
you know what it reminds me of?
What? Oh.
You remember when Dick Vitale used to do all the Duke games? It's just like that.
Was that a travel? They questioned every call that was against Caitlin Clark.
You can tell they favor her.
Favor.
And do it and be unbiased.
And they're calling these WNBA games because we see more now than we've ever seen. Because it's part of their job, so they want Caitlin to do well, and I do too. Because they want to make sure they keep calling these games, right? So I get that, but man, you got to be fair to people. They play. The other women on the team. They want to play too.
Yeah.
And listen to it. I was going to go actually start writing some of the comments down. I said, no, I ain't going to do that. Some of it was just so blatant. I was like, this is incredible. But I will say this, though. Overall in the WNBA, nobody's ever gotten fouled. They complain about every foul. And they're very demonstrative in how they complain about it, too, which shocks me. It's kind of leading in off of the guys now. I'm tired of that. Just go play.
Just play.
Everybody, somebody's going to foul somebody. And every time it's a foul, they up in the referee's face and this and that. I said, "Wow, man!" So that's not a good look in terms of when I want to watch the game.
Right.
I get tired of seeing that.
Just want to say